G'day everybody. Check this out. I did give them a good scrubbing with the Sappi steel walls, and usually you have to wipe down metal before you give them a paint if you want to do a good job, right? Make sure they're clean and wipe down with turpentine, I think, or methylated spirits. I think you could do the job. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I did paint work and talked about that area. But anyway, I gave them a few coats. Some of them turned out alright, and some of them gave me these blotches. So I sprayed them. I'm like, oh, doesn't matter if they don't turn out perfect because this is just for the babies, and it still shows me my point and what I want to put out and stuff. But I also take signs as well. So when things don't quite work out, the new me goes, well, that's alright, it's just a story and a sign. And if I needed it to be perfect, I'd restart it. But a lot of things I don't worry about to be perfect so much anymore. But anyway, check out what it did. So I've sprayed it a few times actually, trying to pull it up. It just wants to repel it. Right? These sections, some of it I've managed to cover up a little bit. But it just wants to keep repelling. It goes, and it doesn't matter if it's flat or not, it does it anyway. Check that out. And so it just repels. And so, there's a little bit of a story in there anyway. And some texture, eh? Something different. Because I'm not going to keep spraying, because Emma could only find a $16 gold for me at Bunnings when she went down. We had a good chat over the phone. It's like something fell there. Hopefully it wasn't a poor little bug, but anyway. And this was the cheapest gold paint we can get. It's UV protected and resistant, and all that kind of stuff. But so that'll be 16 bucks because I've nearly used it all up. I've given it a coat on the other side. It's been doing it a little bit on the other side, but not as bad. As you can see, this needs another quick coat. It's a good one, but see certain little spots there on the edge. So I'll just give it one more spray at the back there. It's had about 3 coats, I think I did. And this side's had 3 to 4 and spray spots. And I'm not going to get them any better unless I cleaned it off and scrub them down. And I ain't going to do that because I'm trying to make up something that doesn't cost me much money. And if I spend money to try to use materials into other things. So next time I think I'm going to have to go get some turpentine too. Because when I clean it up with steel wool things, it can work, and it might not work if that's the problem why it's doing that. Right? And usually that's the problem. It's not clean and it's got an oil spot there or something. It's repelling it. Anyway, another hour or so, it'll be all done. Here's another piece. So you can just barely see the numbers, but it's not too bad because I did do all the holes slightly different, just in case I did, muck up something. So all the holes are pretty slightly different. It'll just take a little longer to line them up with the holes if I can't see all the numbers. Because I noticed some of the numbers, I sprayed a little bit too much and it's like made the number go a little funny. So there you go. We always learn from mistakes and things can happen. And like I said, luckily I'm not doing a professional job where I need to sell a product and someone wants it perfect. And so I don't have to worry about this situation too much. But people that want things perfect, you got to make sure things are cleaned up. I've worked at a powder coating place before. My brother was working at once, and I helped out there, and just for some work experience, you can call it, and learnt about how you got to clean them up and what they do before they powder coat, because they've got to make sure it's really clean before they powder coat, otherwise the powder coat paint won't stick, and you can have problems in the future. Anyway, bye-bye, and have a good one. Beautiful day today. The baby's in the tree singing. Quiet Sunday, as you can say. Looks like someone's about to cruise down the road. Didn't see him. They must be down this road down here. See, a small car can see shit. Anyway, bye-bye. And my plant I transplanted the other day. He's going, yeah, because you know sometimes that happens when you move plants. It got stunned, but I've given a little feed to help it. Let's see how it goes. But it's a mint of some sort, and I think it's coming out. It was growing over here. It might have blown over the fence, or the birds dropped it, but I've seen some mint over there, so I reckon it might have come over the fence. Anyway, have a good one. This guy's drying out. It's had a nice clear coat on it. I'm going to drill the holes a bit later, do what I've said already in another clip. So that one's been spray coat painted with a nice clear coat on it. It was a very, the coat I was using was very runny. So when I was spraying it, you can sort of see the runs. Oh, there's sort of maybe one little one there running down, so I had to give it a good spray so it all went. I better give it a good soak down the bottom. You probably could have went slowly and went shh, shh, shh. But I was in a little bit of a rush and I just thought I wanted to get it done with one hit. And it ran already in one spot when I just went a little close, went shh. So I just went shh. I fixed it up. It seemed to turn out well. Gave it a good coat, so it just ran down here and equalised down the bottom. And it already had a pretty crappy, paint job on it. It was only pretty standard. So it brings up the blemishes of the bumps and stuff like that it had. Anyway, there you go. I don't want to spend too much on making things perfect. See, as you think, it wasn't perfect itself. So actually my job's probably just as good, if not the same as what they've done. Anyway, there you go, guys. Quick update for you on what I'm doing. Bye-bye. And I might have a fire a bit later today or tomorrow, but I've been waiting for the wood to dry back up a little, so I'll go have a look. And hopefully I can burn the rest of that and a little bit around near the cat area there. And that'll be the last of the wood. Bye-bye.